A pre-Super Bowl tradition continues in Brandon this weekend. The 38th annual Ed Polzine Wild Game Feed takes place tomorrow. Now, we caught up with the organizers this week to get a preview.
Wild game lovers are licking their chops. How about some venison kebabs or pheasant roll-ups? The chef is making samples. Or you could opt for the alligator, wild pig, or of course the walleye. People will be lining up for the Ed Polzine Wild Game Feed. For many years, Ed had a cafe called the Brandon Iron. The mayor says it all started 38 years ago.
I was at the cafe along with Stan Schoeneman, and Ed said we should think about having a wild game feed, and let's do it the night before the Super Bowl.
So they did, and every year it grew. All the wild game is donated.
It kind of started out as an all-men's event and later transformed into a wild game feed, auctions, raffles, and the money that we raise we give to kids with cancer, sometimes adults with cancer or illnesses, and sometimes just some good worthy community causes.
Ed passed away in 1999, but his friends kept the tradition alive. They formed a nonprofit called the Ed Polzine Fund and usually focus on Brandon area kids and families that need help for one reason or another.
You know, just in the last few weeks, we've given about $3,000 out to some local kids that have some illnesses going on. And these families are very appreciative of it. There's no strings attached. If we feel there's a need, then we're happy to give.
His friends say Ed would be happy to know that an idea that he came up with on the spur of the moment is having a lasting impact on the community that he loved.
The Ed Polzine Wild Game Feed takes place this Saturday at the Brandon VFW on Main Street. Dinner is served at 5:30 with the auction at 7. The cost to get in is a free will donation.